Hi guys, Misty here with Queen Bee's Vintage. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you are a regular here with me. Today I am going to be doing a tutorial on a Valentine's wreath. This is the form I'm going to be using. It is a heart. I hope you guys can see it okay. I don't have one of those fancy wreath stands that others use while doing tutorials. I guess I'll have to invest in one. I usually already have a wreath created and on a tabletop stand, and then I teach along as I go because normally I do these in like a workshop. So I hope you guys can see it okay, but it is a heart that is formed from a barrel ring. Look at all that good rusty patina. I love this. So if you watched my haul video that I posted right before this one, I had said that, oops, knocked myself out with it. I had said that my mom purchased this for me about 2 years ago as a gift. And what I want to do is do a spray type wreath just on one side of it. And I want to make it in colors that will be great for Valentine's Day, but I also want to be able to use it throughout the spring. I may put some Easter picks down into it and so on. So I've rigged it up here on my old farmhouse ladder, and I'm just using one of these over-the-door hooks that are plastic. I think they are from Dollar Tree, and it actually works out perfect for me to just slide the wreath right into it. And we're going to get started. First I'm going to go through with you the pieces that you will need if you want to create one of these for yourself at home. This would also be something pretty that you could do on a grapevine wreath form as well if you don't have a barrel ring or one of these barrel ring hearts. So what I'm going to do is show you what you'll need. All of the floral I am using is from Walmart. So what we're gonna do is I am taking 2 of these eucalyptus stems, and they say right on them eucalyptus stem, and they're $3. I already have a couple of these unwrapped, so I'll show them to you as well in just a moment. But they come like this when you find them at Walmart with this plastic wrapper on them. So we're going to use 2 of these. And then we are going to use this beautiful rose and peony spray. I just think this is gorgeous. There's some hydrangeas in there as well. So we're going to use one of these, and this, so it will say pink rose and peony mixed bouquet on the tag, and then it is $6.88 for this. And so what I have already done is I have, oh, and we're going to use these too. These are really soft and have kind of a flocked texture to them. And they're just calling these green leaf stems. And I just went ahead and laid my eucalyptus down first and kind of spread it out. And then I put the green leaf stem over the top of it. And I really don't like to cut my stems down because I redo my floral all the time. And if it's, you know, if it's cut really short for one thing, it may not work in a different arrangement. So I try not to cut the stems. So what I have done is I have actually folded the stems up to make these about the length that I want them. And I just folded them over, and then I took a zip tie here at the ends where they're folded towards the leaves, and then I took another smaller one just down here lower just to really secure it so that they don't slip around, and they're really nice and secure now. So I've done 2 bundles of these, And what I want to do is I'm going to attach them onto the wreath form first, and then we'll go back in and add our roses. I've also created this pretty funky bow, and it will need to be fluffed once I get it placed, but it's got some fun Paris ribbon and this neat burlap ribbon that's it kind of reminds me of that wire mesh, but I really like that a lot. And then just some pink satin ribbon. So the burlap ribbon is Hobby Lobby, and as well as this ribbon that says Paris and has like the postmarks and different things, the script writing on it. And then what I also did is I like to have things hang and dangle. So I have added some lace. And what I did is I put my funky bow together first, and Southern Charms Wreaths has an amazing funky bow tutorial. I think she's actually the one that came up with this concept, and I'm gonna link the video where she teaches you how to do this bow down in the description box, so make sure to go there and check it out. And so I put the bow together and took a, took a pipe cleaner to put it together, and I did a couple twists just so that the bow itself was secure. And then I went in and added these lengths of, there's lace, and there's some pink crinkled seam binding. There's kind of this pretty off-white, tannish colored seam binding, and some pearls, and there's some pink pearls on here as well. So we'll play with this once we get it onto the wreath, which will come last. So I'm gonna go ahead and secure the 2 bundles of greenery onto the form, and then we'll go from there. And I'm just going to be securing these with some heavy-duty zip ties, the same ones I used to fold the stems up and secure them. And I like, when I put this one together, it's already kind of going in a curve, kind of the shape of the heart, so I want to use this one going towards the top of my heart. So I'm going to put it on here and secure it with my zip tie. Sorry guys, you'll have to bear with me with these zip ties. I really don't have any feeling in my fingertips, so it makes it a little hard for me to get a hold of things. So I appreciate your patience as I do this. So I just want to get this as snug as I can so that it doesn't slide around. And I may even do another one down here where the greenery is looped. Just pull it through there, and then it definitely won't be able to slide, but I want to wait until I get my other pieces on. So here's my second bundle. And I'm going to secure it with a zip tie. And on this one, I think I might actually go down through the loop before I take it around the metal frame. And when I attach these, I want to make sure that the little square that you run the zip tie through, I want to make sure it's kind of towards the inside of the form so that my bow and the other florals will hide it. And you're gonna have to finesse your greenery a little bit. Some of these leaves, you'll have to kind of turn them around so that the right side is facing out. I want to make sure my eucalyptus is poking through. Oop, this one just came off. So just go ahead and I'm just turning some of these around a little. Sorry if you hear yelling in the background. My son is playing a video game with a friend and they are very animated in there. Okay. So I am going to trim some of my peonies and roses off of the bouquet that they came on, and we'll come back and place those on the form. Okay guys, so I've went ahead and cut a few of the peonies and the roses off of the bouquet, and what I'm gonna do is I started this just so I could kind of show you guys where I'm going with it, but each one of them is an individual stem, like this. So here's the other peony that I put right here in the middle. And what makes it nice about attaching these with zip ties and making it snug is I can actually slide this stem up into where the zip tie is to secure it. That way I don't have to use hot glue. Like I said, I reuse a lot of my floral and want to try to keep it as long as possible and not have a bunch of hot glue and stuff like that on it. So I'm going to take this one here and slide it in. You guys aren't going to be able to see this, but I have two zip ties right here where I attached all this, and I'm just sliding that up in here. I'll take the camera off the tripod and show you this once I get the flowers put in, and that way you can see exactly how it looks. So I just slid that up in there. And I'm going to grab my blush colored rose. And then I'll be able to kind of finesse these once I get the bow on and see if I need to pull them down or rearrange them. I think I'm going to slide this one under this other guy. There, now it's going to lay the way I want it to. And sometimes you might have to bend them up a little bit so they'll lay the way that you're wanting them to lay. And then I just took these little pieces of hydrangea. I've got one up here in the top, and I'm going to put one down below the peony into the bottom. And I'm just running that up under the zip ties I used. This rose that's wanting to flop around on me a little bit, once I put the bow on, it'll be caught up underneath the tie I'm using to put the bow on to the form, so it's not going to go anywhere. And now what I'm going to do is take the bow and kind of get it here in the center and take it around. And I'm just using that pipe cleaner that I put the bow together with to attach it to the form. And then the tails on that, I'm just wrapping it around towards the inside of the form. That way it's all nice and tidy on the back. Okay, now we can start messing with this bow. it's all in what, you know, you like. This pink satin ribbon I used is wired. Sorry if my back is to you guys and in the way here. And I can kind of finesse this a little bit more once I get it placed on my door. Kind of like that, having a little curl to it. So I'm going to take the camera off the tripod and show you how this looks, and then we'll go put it on the door. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys back in here. See where the zip ties are? Those are the zip ties that I was sliding the roses and peonies up into. You can see where I brought the chenille pipe cleaner around to the back and tucked it. So this is how it looks up close, coming around to the top. And I just used what I had on hand as far as my ribbon goes. I would have liked for it to have had a little bit more blush in it, but I think it works. So let's go put it on the door and I'll show you what it looks like there. All right, so I have hung my heart on the front door here. And you can see where my lace and seam binding is hanging down. And that is how it has turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you can take some of the techniques I showed you here and do something of your own. If you guys follow us on Facebook or Instagram, I would love to see photos of what you do. And thank you guys so much for watching today. I'll look forward to coming back to you soon with more content. Have a great day.